Hey guys, this is just going to be a short video on how I use the BB cream, the mineral powder foundation, and how I contour. Okay, so the first thing I do is I primed my skin all over, and then I followed that with putting concealer on my eyelid, my upper eye, and under eye. Okay, so then my next step would be to apply the BB Flawless. I love this product. I just don't feel like enough people really have heard about it or have tried it, because I think once you tried it, you're hooked. Okay, so I have my BB Flawless, and I'm just going to put a little bit on my hand, because a little bit goes a long way. Okay, so you can see that. Okay, then I'm just going to take my brush, kind of dab it in there, and just kind of go all over. So as you can see, it covers fairly well. So this right side is done, my right side, and the left side does not have it. So my skin is pretty uneven, so it has really good coverage. Okay. And now I'll do my left side. So I don't go over top of my eye or over under my eye where I put the concealer. And it's really a thin layer. You really don't need a lot. And just kind of put it all over. So it looks pretty good. Okay, if I were to contour with the BB cream, I would do one shade darker. So right now I am using Honey. And that's usually what I use. Sometimes if I haven't tanned in a while, or it's the middle of winter, then I would use Bisque. But thanks to my Mexican vacation, I get to use Honey. Okay, so that's the coverage with the BB cream. I love it. Okay, so now I'm going to finish with the mineral powder foundation. I'm going to do a video later on how to contour with just the BB cream. I'm waiting for it in the mail. So, okay. So here is Taffeta. That's what I'm going to use. This is the Mineral Touch Powder Foundation. So, very well used, obviously. It comes with a sponge. I like using a brush. And then if I have like certain acne places, then that's when I use the sponge. Okay. So this you use all over, and I always go over my eyelid and under. Okay, so now you can see how this kind of has a dewy finish, whereas this side is more matte. I like more matte, but for somebody who has more of a clear complexion, doesn't have as many blemishes, red areas, I definitely recommend the BB cream because it's clearly enough. Okay. Okay, so I'm just finishing up, covering all over. Okay, and now I notice that I have some red spots. You know, right in here I have some red spots, and I don't have as much coverage over here with my brush, so that's when I use my sponge. And a lot of times I'll use my sponge on my inner eye too, just because it's hard to kind of blend that with the brush. Okay, so there it is. Okay, that is with the BB cream and the pressed powder. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how I contour. I use Foxy, the concealer, to contour. If you want to do a little more dramatic, then I would go up the next shade. But I'm using Foxy. Okay. So I just tap it in the lid. You can do it however you choose to do it. You don't need a lot the first time, just play around with it, okay? So here's my brush. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start from the top of my ear, and I'm going to draw a line to the corner of my lip. Okay, so that's kind of where I go. I don't go all the way down here. I stop about right here. So you want to kind of just visualize that if you have trouble finding your cheekbone. Otherwise, you can just follow your cheekbone. You can also do the fishy lips. Okay. So contouring is going to help define your face a little bit more. It can make it look a little bit thinner. It can also, really highlight your bone structure. Okay. Then you just kind of want to blend it. Okay. So I'll do that on both sides. And stopping right about here. Okay, so there's 1,010,000 different ways to contour. This is just how I do it. The next one I do, because my forehead is a little bit longer, I contour up here. And you don't necessarily have to do a whole lot. It also kind of brings the focus in on your face, right on your eyes, by leaving this light spot here and around your eyes. Okay, so I go up and around there. Okay, and not a whole lot. Okay, and then I follow that by underneath my jawline. And then you just really want to make sure you get both sides even. And blend. So then I just take my brush, kind of just go over that whole area. So it doesn't look like you just have a line down the side of your cheeks, because that'll look kind of funny. Yep. And then I just blend up there. Okay, and if you want to make your nose look a little bit trimmer and kind of even more, draw more attention to your center of your face, sometimes if I'm really trying to look nice, I'll do a little bit on each side of my nose. So that's how I do my foundation. That's how I contour. My next video, of course, will be on the BB cream and how I contour with that. But right now, that's how I do it. If you guys have any questions, anything, let me know. Thanks.